Alright, I'm just doing like a spur of the moment thing. I was getting on to, I'm gonna do my makeup anyways. Every time I get on, I feel like I'm so like editorial, and that's like really not how I am. And I don't know, I thought maybe I'd just take like a different approach and just like do my makeup. Like I was gonna just do my makeup anyways. So I'm just gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna do it and just kind of like talk through it. Like I was talking to a friend this morning at work, and we have Skype or whatever, so I was talking to her over Skype, and I was like, yeah, I have no idea how much I edit out because I just like ramble on and on. And she goes, well, that's something I'd like to see. And I was like, man, I don't know about all that, but I'll try it. But I'm going to use the Infallible Pro Glow again here, L'Oreal Paris 202 Cream Natural. I just put it on the back of my hand. The kids are home today. They didn't have school. Isaiah's kind of disappointed because they had a trip to the Nelson's Art Museum today, and so he really wanted to go, and so we're hoping that they kind of reschedule that because I wanted him to go too. I thought that'd be really cool. Oh no, I had it set out here. I'm just going to take my Luxie Round Top here and blend in my foundation. I think I did it the other day with the Beauty Blender. I just really like this brush better. I didn't like brushes. I used to not like brushes at all. I used to just do a Beauty Blender. I used to, actually, if anyone remembers, use just the little sponges you'd get in a package, like those little triangle white sponges. I thought those things were like so cool. When my mom brought those home, I was like, oh yeah, these are awesome. I used to use my hands. I didn't use my hands. I used those, and I thought, I'm just like so cool right now. I wasn't, but I thought I was. I thought I was so cool. I used to color my hair all the time too. And we had a neighbor. She was older than I was. She was like in her 20s. I want to say it was like 14, 15. And I thought she was the coolest person in the world. And I would go hang out with her all the time. Now that I think about it, actually, that's extremely inappropriate. She was like in her 20s. I was like 14 or 15. Wow, Mom. But I thought she was super cool, and she worked at Payless, and she would like bring shoes home and stuff. She would give me them sometimes. And so that was really neat. But she would get stuff from like Sally's. And so I had my bangs bleached at one point, and yeah, I had dark brown hair. I've had black hair. Close app. I've had different types of red hair. And I grab my Age Rewind. This one is the light pale. I used to do all kinds of stuff. I also used to get into a lot of trouble. I did get myself into a lot of trouble as a kid. Not condoning it. at all. Definitely not. Yeah, I don't know, but I was just feeling kind of like stressed out. And I don't even know why. I didn't really have a reason to be stressed at all. I got on Kohl's and I've been trying to get a pair of Adidas, and I've been trying to get a pair of the foam cloud kind or whatever. And they've been sold out where I want to get them from. And they were like, well, you have to go pick them up at Overland Park. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. And so finally, and I've been checking recently like every day. So finally, I was like, oh, you can come pick them up in Independence. And I was like, bet. All right. So I got in the car and got everything figured out. They were going to message me whenever they were ready to go. Should have been ready in like a couple hours. I was going to go pick them up. Like, message my girl. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go pick those up. Finally. And then like 15 minutes later, your order has been canceled. I was like, what the heck? Who's buying these shoes in Independence? Who is taking up all these shoes in Independence? Who are you? Who are you? So I went ahead and got the regular ones, like the, oh gosh, what are they called? Like the court something. And I looked up the difference. Really the only difference is the, like the foam, like the sole or whatever. So if I do have any issues, I feel like if there is like, if anything is uncomfortable to me with the sole, I'll probably just go get some inserts. And I'm always doing that. Sorry, guys. Get some inserts and put them in the shoe and be good to go. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Just stupid stuff. And then with the kids being home, they were being just like, I don't know. Usually they're not loud if they're home and I'm working. But this morning they were just off the wall. And I kept telling them to be quiet. And they just were not listening. And I just thought they were being so disrespectful, because it's like, even though I'm at home, it's my job. It's still my job. This is, I opened up the ColourPop setting powder. And I'm just going to put this over the spots where I did my concealer. Isaiah singing Joy to the World. I don't know, that was random. So that was kind of like getting to me, more so than anything. And then I thought, well, I just kind of like want to go ahead and put on my makeup, kind of get ready for the day. And I still have to go back to work later. But I thought, why not just sit down and like, just chill. Just put on my makeup. Don't need to sit here and be so editorial all the time. I mean, I don't know. Still just trying to kind of figure out my groove, what I want to do. I don't have like a certain thing that I want to do on YouTube. I really don't. I'm just doing it for fun, really. I closed it. I'm just going to take the remaining and put it here. And then it just like, when I get like that, like super editorial and all that, and I'm worrying about how I look or how everything's presented or whatever. I don't know. Like the other day, I edited something out at one point because I was getting frustrated. And that's not what this is about. I don't want to be frustrated. Makeup's not frustrating me. I love doing makeup. I don't want to sit here and make it frustrating. It's not, then it's not fun. And what am I doing? Like, this is not what I started this for. That's not why I got on YouTube. To get stressed out or worry about, you know, doing this. But, I'm really curious about this shade right here. I think I'm going to try that shade here. I'm not quite sure what the shade is, but it is the third one into the pan here. Pretty light shade. Oh, I'm sorry, the fourth one into the pan. I'm a little worried about it, but I think I'm gonna try it. And then whenever my friend at work, oh, this is nice. This would be like if like you're just really keeping it super, super light and simple for the day. So it works for my skin tone. But yeah, when she said, oh no, you should keep more stuff in and like, you know, she would watch something like that. Well, that's interesting. I'll just kind of like, you know, make something that's just more chill, more relaxed. And this is the BH Cosmetic. Whoop. And I hope I'm not like shaking the camera. I can't really tell until I see the video, but if I'm shaking, and I'll try to figure something else out. But what I did is I took this little like, it's got like 3 legs to it and they're bendable, and I stuck it on the side of my mirror. And then I kind of figured out that I need to be like more in the middle of the camera. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to go back in with this shade here. I want a little bit more to it. I like a little bit more of a darker contour, bronze, all that. And I'm going to go back over this with my foundation brush too that I used to blend it all out. And the lighting's really nice today because it's snow. Well, I don't, it like icy rained and snowed and I don't know. I'm so tired of this weather. I did see something like really funny this morning though, and it was talking about how everyone wanted it to be all nice and snowy so we could dress nice, and now we just want it to be all warm and we're all just sitting here raggedy. I just thought it was really funny because it's so true. We're like, oh, I just want it to be nice out, I want it to be so warm, and then when we're all like sweating our asses off, we're like, oh my god. Or when it's like fall, we're like, oh come on winter so we can put our hoodies on. It's never ending. I'm gonna take powder brush here, and I'm going to go in with that really light shade. I'm going to lighten up my under here. It's going to lighten it up. I want to go back up to the Glam Room in KC, and I want to do like the brow, what is it, because I'm so tired of my brows. I hate my brows. I really do. That's like the one thing I really, really struggle with is my brows. But I want to go up there and do like the brow tint and see if that helps me out at all. I think that'd be really cool. If you guys want to like have me do a video on that, I will definitely do that. I'll try to figure it out. I actually, one of the ladies up there who helped me out, like kind of shape my brow here right in the beginning, because if you go back and look at my Instagram there when I first kind of started it up, my brows are bold. So she kind of helped me there a little bit, and I can ask her if maybe I can go in and record a little bit of it. Maybe she would let me. I'm not sure. I'll ask. So if you want to see a video on that, I can do that. I'll try to do that. I'm going to grab... I need to get a really good bronzer brush. That's one thing I don't really have. I'm going to grab this Aesthetica P12, and I'm going to go in with my Butter Bronzer. And bronze up. I love the smell of this so much. I love the smell of like tanning salons. I don't know, Kevin hates the smell, which makes me sad, because I love the smell. And I found on that Magnolia Melts that there was a cool scent, and it was like tanning salon or something like that, and I thought, oh, I want that. But then I thought, Kevin won't like that. And I don't know. I was always thinking about Kevin. But I do. I love the smell of tanning salons. And I also think it'd be really cool for the summertime to do like hair tinsel, but I have no idea where to do that. But I saw like you can get packages of hair tinsel on Amazon, but I don't know how to do it, so I want to look that up too. There's like a few things I want to look up. And I'm, again, not going to be pale this summer. I'm tired of being made fun of. So, pale. What do I want to do? Let's see here. There went something flying. I want to grab Note. Here I have a Note blush. This is Desert Rose. I like this color a lot, but I have to be careful with this color because it's very pretty, but I feel like if I put a lot of it on my skin, it kind of tends to blend in with my bronzer and makes it a little bit on the orangier side. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I do find it to be very pretty if I do put it lightly on. My hair is getting in the way. So I've got 9 more pounds to lose before I'm at my 30-pound mark. And that I want it to be lost before February 5th. I think I've already mentioned this actually. Possibly. Before February 5th, so when I go into work, I am 30 pounds lighter than what I saw everybody last. And then hopefully by the next point, I'll be at least 50. I'm not trying to rush things either, because I know it's a process. I wanted to go to the gym today, but with the ice and the snow, I'm staying home. It's going to be home. Hopefully everything will melt up pretty quick. It is super sunny out there. Temperatures are rising. Hopefully it'll melt up quickly. That seems to be what the theme is. It likes pounding down on us and then leaving quickly. So hopefully it keeps doing that. So it'll be gone. And then I can go to the gym. Oh, where'd it go? I'm going to grab Ace Beauty the Grandiose palette. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. And I'm going to go in with the color Clove. And I'm just going to use this color today. This is the only one I'm using. And I'm going to put it all over my lid. I need to try to find a mirror that would work, that's not like too large that it covers like my whole face, so I'd still be able to like talk and interact, but that's bigger than this. This is, I mean, it's okay. It works out for the moment, but I would like something just a tad bit bigger. I felt like yesterday when I used, I think the name of it I used was Enchanted from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I used that really dark shade, that dark green. That creased so bad. And that could be because, you know, I have hooded eyes. So Isaiah's always yelling. He's always yelling. Always. It doesn't matter. He could, I don't know, drop. And it's not always like mean yelling or bad yelling. He's a loud kid. I'm a loud person though, sometimes. But anyways, I need something that's going to be a little bit bigger than this, but still be able to like interact. But yeah, that Enchanted creased pretty bad. But I do have hooded eyes, so that could be it too. But even with hooded eyes, I don't usually have a color crease that intensely. That was a pretty intense crease. I took it off pretty quickly. I kept it on for a couple hours, but I took it off pretty quickly, and I wouldn't go anywhere with that on. So I wouldn't use that color, and I will want to use something different. Definitely use something different than that. So if there's a different color that you guys know of that would be better than that green, let me know. Let me know. This is a really pretty, this palette, I love this palette. This one I got in the BoxyCharm. And this is a really, really pretty palette. Very, very pretty. Very pigmented colors. Stay on really, really well. Don't crease. There's not like a ton of fallout or anything like that. It's very pretty. I'm going to go ahead with the color over and use Jasmine right here for the inner corner of my eye. I've got to now clean brushes too because of that green. I know the camera's not picking up the color on this eye. I don't think it is. It doesn't seem like it is. But I know it's there, so I'm not putting any more color. And then I'm going to take another brush and go back into Clove here and bring it under. This is not my favorite brush to do this with. But, like I said, I've got to clean brushes now because of that green. Alright. I've got CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume I'm going to use today. This was my favorite mascara, but I feel like it changed. I don't know. I feel like it's just, actually, let me curl my eyelashes first. I feel like it changed a little bit. I don't know if it did or not. Maybe I changed. I don't know, because our bodies change, our skin changes, things change, but I know that I stopped using it for a little while, and then I went back to it, and I don't feel like it separates out my lashes as much as it used to. So I'm not sure. I'm not going to put mascara on my bottom lash today. And you know what I did in that one video? I said, I'm going to do my bottom lash and I'll be back and whatnot. And then I forgot to do my bottom lash. And when I was watching the video, I was like, oh crap, I forgot to do my bottom lash. But I couldn't like go back and really do anything about it. All right. And I'm just going to, actually I don't have it up here with me. I have this cool lip gloss that, it's just a lip gloss that I got from Walmart the other day. It's like, oh goodness, I'll turn this off and I'll run downstairs and I'll just put it at the end of this video. But yeah, it's like Moroccan, something like that. I like it a lot. And if you don't like oily or like a slicky type of feel, you probably won't like it. But I really enjoy it. And my lips were super dry, and then I started using that, and I've noticed a big difference in my lips, and it's like a big old thing of it, and it was like less than $2, and I don't know, I really like it. It was just like a spur of the moment buy, and oh man, you know what I'm missing? I keep looking into the camera going, something's off, and it's my brow. And this I am going off camera for because this I am really insecure about, because I just really am not that great at eyebrows, and that is something I am kind of insecure about. Much better, and I never realized like how kind of like therapeutic this could be. So I just kind of woke up with like just this like anxious feeling, just like it's just like it's like a bunch of like bees rattling around, but it's like in your body. It's just like such a weird feeling sometimes that I get, and there's really no rhyme or reason about it. Makeup helps. Sometimes I need to sit down and like do my makeup and just do my thing. I of course have never taped it or never put it on YouTube, but yeah, it's pretty therapeutic. And if anyone watches this, I appreciate it. If you would like to like the video or subscribe or anything like that, that'd be appreciated. It lets me know that you like the videos or I'm doing an okay job. I'm trying to get the camera just right. If this is something you guys like, I think this is kind of the best setup I've come up with so far, I think. So if this is a good setup, let me know. Like the video. Again, thank you so much for just like watching the video and let me just get on here and have a chat. And I'm gonna go ahead and go on with my day, do laundry, go to work. I'm getting off early tonight, thank goodness. I want to hang out with my kiddos, hang out with Kev, and just, I don't know, take a breather. Have a good day, guys.